Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. And we're underway. And the pass is intercepted. De Bruyne. Oh, nicely intercepted. That is good alertness. Quality ball. And here's Batistuta. Threads one in. And he plays one through. He is through. Oh, shooting chance! It's in!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Recife finding themselves unexpectedly behind. And this is Batistuta. That has been slung wide. Now the delivery. Can he finish? Showing good feet. That is a brilliant interception. Great vision. Now there's a fine ball. Chooses to go back. So just a one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. And he's intervened well there. That'll be a throw-in. Beckenbauer. Oh, that's a fine interception. And De Bruyne! He's done very well to get to that.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And we have our very first corner. It's a mighty effort! Firm header just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort.
Not the best distribution from the keeper. Recife are looking lively here. They're playing with more zest, more purpose.
They are, and it's all because of the movement we're seeing down the flanks, and I think they look as if they're going to cause some real problems to that opposing.
Just the goalkeeper to beat. Shoots! He scored! Recife back in business. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I'd happily watch.
Shot, surely! Goal! Recife! And the comeback is complete. The breakaway clinical and clean, and the finish unerring.
Well, this is a well-rehearsed drill. As soon as possession is regained, the commitment to attack is lethal.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Recife go into the lead.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
And he's had it nicked away. Batistuta! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Batistuta clearly is trying to be too clever there. He should have gone with his instincts.
Torres. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Cafu. Nicely weighted ball. Torres. He's had a shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball.
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Knocks it out wide. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. And it's Conte. Backward it goes. And Batistuta! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Recife have their second corner now. Boca Juniors are looking to go forward now. Park Ji-sung, and he's forced to go back. Hazard.
Yeah, that works for me. The denial of movement, blunt and brusque.
Looking for the run. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And this is De Bruyne. De Bruyne delivers. Palmer. Hazard.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Cute ball now, how can he reach it? And that is as far as they're going to go. Darwin. And this is Batistuta. Cafu. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner. Recife have their third corner. Firm header just off target.
He did so well there, it's just a shame about the accuracy.
Teremos 3 minutos de acréscimo.
Not much subtlety about that challenge. Oh no, he's got that wrong. And it's De Bruyne. Now it's Bale. Oh, that's neat. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And we've reached half-time. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half. The midway point of the game.
Well, Peter, I'm just thinking of the best way to describe that. Frantic, frenzied. It was unmissable and it was irresistible. Forget about the analysis on this one, just enjoy it.
And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Boca Juniors really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Corner number 4 coming up here. Baresi can get it clear. This looks promising. And now they can spring out of defence. And that's put paid to a promising move. Cafu making good progress on the right-hand side. He's in space and looking for options. And he's cut it out. Cannavaro.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Conte. Oh, they could break here. Kimmich gets a foot in here. Looking for a runner. Rodri spots it and intercepts. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And he has been fouled there. There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Park Ji-sung. Cannavaro. Boca Juniors looking to pass their way. Bale! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Bale actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And it's Camavinga.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Substituição.
Now it's Park Ji-sung. Looking to go deep. Tries to get it clear. Baresi gets across to intercept that. Boca Juniors, perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Oh, he's found support out wide. Nunez. It's come to nothing. That's a lovely, neat pass. De Bruyne. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Darwin. Oh, what a ball! Chance for a shot! Rodri attempts a clearance. Ødegaard. And he was quick to react. Torres. Conte. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Lovely bit of skill. Torres. Played in. Oh, what a climb! And he hits the net. And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Nunez demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Recife take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win. Haaland! They want to be quick to recover this. Oh, should have put that away.
It's a good effort. You can sense that they're upping the gears. This needs to be sustained now.
Can he get it through? Ødegaard. And this is De Bruyne. Oh, this looks sharp.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Baresi running with the ball. Ødegaard. Cafu. Guti. And it's De Bruyne. Now that's well seen too. Now it's Bale. Spread it left. Haaland could try cutting inside here. Flashes it across. And he welcomes it in. And he was alert to it. Guti. Guti goes steaming forward. No, that's been intercepted. Kimmich. Boca Juniors finding their passes. Aimed beyond the defence. And this is Batistuta. Rodri. Oh, it's gone in!
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels.
Fortuitous as it may have been, they all count one. Oh, red, nice interception. David Villa. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Guti has it out wide and in space. And that is as far as it goes. Boca Juniors did lead. Indeed, they controlled, but they managed to throw it all away. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. No other club feels like Boca. No ground like the Bombonera. Feel it, see it, hear it. This is what the game means to this legion of followers. And already we're underway here. I was going to be disappointed with that. So what can they make of this? Decent progress down the left. Well, 2014-15 was one of the greatest club seasons ever for many Catalans, clearly, but here is one of the key players in that remarkable triumph, Neymar.
Absolutely. I mean, they were very good from the start, but they just became unstoppable in the second half of that season.
And many say it was that game against the boys from Madrid when they donned the cloak of near invincibility. A game where that much lauded front three really did deliver in style.
Yep, and they combined for all 3 goals. And it was Neymar, of course, who got the first of them.
Hernes. Neymar. Baresi did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Seedorf has a look and plays it forward. Threads one in. It's a goal kick. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Chips it through. Park Ji-sung gets into a good position. And there's his chance to lead the counter. And it's De Bruyne. And this is Bale. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Now it's Neymar. Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival. And here's Cannavaro. Park Ji-sung. That's a... And the finish! Boca Juniors with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. And now they can spring out of defence. De Bruyne crosses. Seedorf attempts a clearance. And now the breakaway. Now it's Neymar. Oh, perfectly measured that. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And he's lost his man here. Great ball, and he's in here. And he's managed to get free. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. And this is Bale. Hazard. And he's in on goal. He's having a go. Goal! Boca Juniors! And Boca Juniors take the lead. That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Oh, what a hit, Peter. And there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured. It was simply inch perfect.
Boca Juniors have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, I guess this ought to...
Chance! Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe. That's a cute ball. Neymar. Kimmich. Passes short and sharp. He's in a good position here. Can he finish? And he thumps it clear. And it's Palmer. Palmer is fouled. De Bruyne ready to try one. An opportunity then to pull clear here. Bale! Corner number 2 then. Cleared away.
You have to expect that from everyone now.
Now it's De Bruyne. And he lines up a cross. And that has been cleared. And reclaimed it in a trice. Palmer picks it up out wide.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
He's found the way through. And the shot! Oh, the ball's come loose here. And it's come back out to him. Well, now it's a race for the ball. De Bruyne attempts a clearance. Tujuan. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. No, that's been intercepted. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Oh no, what has happened here? And the first half is done. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football. Plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Boca Juniors go in at half-time with a slender one-goal lead. And we are back on the way.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
And he's had a hit! Neymar, now looking to orchestrate a counter. Floated through. Oh, super ball! Oh, well played. Tries to get it clear. Now it's Mbappe. He's having a shot! And it's in! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop. Well, a 1-2 is easier to pull off than most dribbles, and I think we've just seen the proof.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Sung. Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. Bale. And this is Hazard. Very nicely done. Oh, that was vital. Tries to pass it through. Beckham.
La cantidad de espectadores de este partido fue de
Ernest.
45.996.
Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Neymar. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Palmer. Nicely shaped ball. Chips it through. And this is Neymar. Neymar unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Can he get it through? Well, for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Ernest. And it's Neymar. Beckham.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
To Maldini. Bale. De Bruyne. Maldini. Rummenigge is sharing after that one. Beckham. And this is Beckham. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Looking for the run. That's the throw.
Cambio en Boca Juniors. Número 7. Número 10. Número 11. Entran número 9.
75 minutes played.
Número 19.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Shapes to shoot! It's in! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the...
That could spell trouble. Not the most accurate pass. Kimmich. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. That looks a good ball through. And they're not going to make any further progress now. And that is a little undercooked. Boca Juniors are in a tearing hurry to save themselves here.
Well, it's looking like too little too late, but they are giving it all they have.
Now it's from Mbappe! It's a loose ball. And he's taking no chances there. And De Bruyne! Now it's Camavinga. Deep cross. Cleared away. Nicely aimed pass.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
And the ball is out of play. Rodri is there and he can pick it up.
Se van a jugar 2
It's
minutos de
Parkinson.
compensación.
And here's Mbappe. Ambitious ball here. Played in by Header!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Boca Juniors did lead. Indeed, they controlled, but they managed to... noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. No other club feels like Boca, no ground like the Bombonera. Feel it, see it, hear it. This is what the game means to this legion of followers. As you can see, we've already started here. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into a stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to...
Shapes to shoot! Beckenbauer attempts a clearance. And he's in on shoots! De Bruyne, and he's following up! Just off target.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Llorente, Adams, and it's Llorente. He's a sharp little ball here. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. And here's Vinicius Junior. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Can he get it through? That's good vision. And he gets rid in a hurry. And that's put paid to a promising move. Now it's Llorente. Boca Juniors are applying all the early pressure.
Yeah, they've been livelier and hungrier and look the more likely to register first.
Mbappe is onto this. Tries to play it through.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And he's managed to get free. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Kimmich. Now it's Vinicius Junior. It's a pretty loose pass. Still goalless. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And he cuts out the supply. Now that looks a decent ball. Ah, he's fizzed it forward. And here's Mbappe. Ter Stegen breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Adams gets across to intercept that. Now it's Mbappe. And he welcomes it in. Oh, that's fabulous. Can he finish? He's delivered all right. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Rodri. Nicely weighted ball. And it's Kimmich.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Here's Rodri. That's rather hopeful. Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Well, he doesn't need a second invitation, even from that range.
Now it's Bale. Great vision. Oh, there's a probing ball. Nicely shaped ball. And they're not going to make any further progress now. That's been cut out, well played. Can he get on the end of this? That has been cut short. And that is as far as they're going to go. Baresi makes the interception. Oh, that's a key interception. Hazard.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Mbappe has created one goal already. Now it's Llorente. He's had a shot! Really well taken goal. And there's the goal they've been looking for.
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
So that's two now without reply.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
That pass has been well intercepted. No surprise at all that this is the guy who's had such a positive impact.
Well, not only can a player of such high caliber show the imagination to set up a goal, but he can also produce when the pressure's on to deliver a big moment. This guy was born to create.
Costa Curta. There's the end of the first half. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Boca Juniors really should be thinking about killing this off early in the second half, Peter. The boss will be demanding the same level of intensity from his team, so I'd expect to see the same positive intent after the break, the same purpose again.
And the game has already resumed here.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
And that's gone loose. Oh, a delicate chip through. He's being urged to shoot. And that's another good win of the ball. Rodri. Camavinga. It's Park Ji-sung. Hazard. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability on
face to face with the keeper, and the shot! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Oh, it's a brilliant effort, you have to say that. He clearly wanted to do it in style.
Isco wins the duel this time.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Beckenbauer to Isco. Vinicius Junior. And it's Bellingham. Kimmich. Here's Llorente. Now it's Mbappe. Park Ji-sung promptly onto that, and that is that. Baresi. 60 minutes played. Rodri. And it's Cannavaro. Now Saliba. Rodri. That's Park Ji-sung. And it's De Bruyne. And it's Camavinga. Now there's a fine ball. And it's beyond the defence.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be...
Chance! Cleared without complication. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. And we have our very first corner. And now a sudden chance to counter. Threads one in. Baresi cuts out the pass. Rodri. So what can they make of this? Played out to the right. Hazard. Looking for the run. De Bruyne trying to keep this in. Not the most accurate pass. Rodri turns back here, probably the best option. Adams.
Oh, it's great work in terms of both purpose and intensity.
That's a cute ball. That has not gone well.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Isco will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Looking for options for movement. He has found the way through. Tries a shot! Yes! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
A case now of complete control. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Kimmich is the guilty party there. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Baresi. It's Park Ji-sung. Here's Rodri. It's Park Ji-sung.
Se van a jugar
To
2
Hazard.
minutos de compensación.
And this is De Bruyne. Rodri. Lookman. Time added on will be 2 minutes. And there goes the final whistle. Boca Juniors cannot spin this any other way. They came up against the... Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie.
everybody,
The
and
fans have
welcome
pulled
to
out all the
today's
stops
match.
to make this a monumental occasion.
Against Boca Juniors.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Well, now the opposition are going to have to find something pretty special to stop Lionel Messi today, aren't they, Jim?
Yeah, the man is an absolutely born winner. You just feel that with him on the pitch, anything is possible.
And what's more, he brings out the best in his teammates.
Yeah, I think he just gives them that confidence that they can overcome whatever the opposition throws at them, and he leads by example, of course, and will probably come up with something. Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Oh, that's clever. And he welcomes it in.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
De Bruyne. It's Camavinga. De Bruyne. And the shot's on here. He's having a shot! Hazard. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Now it's Bale. And it's Rice. Bale. Oh, good take in a good area. Up he goes! Decent enough try.
Hazard must have been hit by a flash of doubt then. He complicated what looked like an easy opportunity.
Boca Juniors are applying all the early pressure.
Yeah, they've been livelier and hungrier and looked the more likely to register first.
Great vision.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add ambitious and adventurous too.
Cannavaro tries to clear. Throw it. Opts to... has a shot! Oh, he gave that an almighty thump.
Well, it was a confident attempt, and he made it look like a doddle the way he generated that power.
Pedri. And he cuts out the supply. Pedri is offering some sort of an apology there.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
So we're still where we started right now. Now that's a lovely exchange. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Bale. Oh, it's Park Ji-sung. He's got away. Hazard. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Boca Juniors are looking to break at pace. Alexander-Arnold. Nice looking ball.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Boca Juniors have got it back and they'll have another go. Alexander-Arnold. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Vardiol. And it's Rijkaard. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Rijkaard. That's a super give and go. Messi. Looking for the run. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Rice. He's through here. And he's managed to get free. And he shoots! Goal! Boca Juniors! And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
Boca Juniors have taken the lead.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Just 5 minutes left until the break. And it's Alexander-Arnold. An instinctive delivery. Tries to get it clear.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Pedri. Hazard. Oh, that is a smashing piece of defending from him. Bale receives it in a good position here. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep, and it's played into the middle. And we hit half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, I'm a little bit worried for them and the way they've looked in transitions, Peter. They've been a bit exposed, so they might be only one down, but they can't afford to have any more sloppy moments. Concede another, and we know it's an awful long way back.
Boca Juniors have played well here, and they have the all-important lead. It's 1-0. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Vardiol. And Azar. And it's Pedri. Rijkaard. Some really good ball movement. Vardiol is onto this. It'll be a throw-in. Pedri. He's had a shot! That's going to go a long way. Baresi. And it's Rijkaard. Hazard has created one goal already. Always onto this. He's found some space. Out to the right. Played into the box. Big chance, corner. Boca Juniors with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Can he finish?
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Nicely weighted ball. And this is Hazard. Delivers with whip. Being still separated by the game's only goal. Hazard going face-to-face with his great rival. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Opts for safety. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, I'm inclined to feel that if I was in that dugout, I'd want the players to get on the front foot and grab another. Just try to make this one safe.
That has ended up in no man's land.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Hazard looking to run onto it. Baresi attempts a clearance. And the counter is on. And this is Park Ji-sung. He is through here. Brilliantly cut out. Shoots! Chance again. No.
Boca Juniors really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
It's their second corner of the game. Spread out to the left. Park Ji-sung. Camavinga picks it up out. There's the header! Hazard.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, that's a fine interception.
Indonesia really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Shapes to shoot! They've done it! There seemed no way back, but they are level. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Raul demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Indonesia grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, at this stage, Peter, it's going to come down to how badly they want to win this.
Boca Juniors will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this, their latest change. Palmer! Oh, should have put that away.
Palmer has delivered a really costly miss. It could have been their last chance to win it.
It's gone for a throw-in. Trik. Hazard. Guardiol. Now that looks a decent ball. Played in deep.
Indonesia clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Cannavaro cuts it out. Alexander-Arnold.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
To Hazard. Rijkaard.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Chance, surely! Now, who's going to be first to this? There's the shot!
Has been indicated.
Just off target.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Can he get it through? Pedri. In towards the back stick. Ter Stegen claims it. Safe hands. Oh, perfectly measured that. Now and a chance! And with that, the final whistle. A good watch, a really good watch. Both sides toiling to try and outthink, outsmart. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Now it's Hazard. Turns back here, probably the best option. Well, that pass isn't the best. Rice is offering some sort of an apology there.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
De Bruyne demonstrating again that he is the real constant in this side, indeed in this game, completing 400 appearances here today.
Yeah, his achievements are incredible. He made a commitment to this team.
Bale! He's scored!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Well, it would have been harder to miss.
That's superbly well played. Any aspiring strikers out there watching this, that's the sort of movement you need to create space.
So, a breakthrough already. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
De Bruyne. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Rodri. And here's Raul. There they go, hunting in packs. Kutchu. Cannavaro did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Mbappe showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Boca Juniors are enjoying a good spell right now and leading. Cannavaro. Hazard is herring after that one. Rice. De Bruyne. And it's Camavinga. Park Ji-sung gets into a good position. That's a decent clearance. Manchester United are looking lively here. They're playing with more zest, more purpose.
They are, and it's all because of the movement we're seeing down the flanks, and I think they look as if they're going to cause some real problems to that opposing defence. Both flanks are working quite well now.
Saliba gets rid without sophistication. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Aimed beyond the defence. Chooses to go cross-field.
Good switch, that.
Tries to pass it through. Can he get on the end of this? Real chance! Park Ji-sung.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
He is through here. Great chance! He scores! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, at one stage, he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute, it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Boca Juniors are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting.
Oh, terrible pass. And that's a goal kick. There could be trouble here. He's on it. Can he get away? Shot a goal! They've scored! And it has to be said, an absolute gift.
I think the defence really need to wake up here, Peter. They really shouldn't be getting caught out like that.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Kaka. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Ball played for Kukçu. Bale. And he was quick to react. And he's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's Hazard.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And that is going to be the final action of the first half. So, engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
Boca Juniors head into the half-time break with a narrow advantage. It is 2-1. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. No changes at half-time that we're aware of. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Now it's Hazard. Oh, nicely intercepted. Akanji. Kaka. Hakimi. And the pass is intercepted. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Wriggles his way through. And he passes it long. Baresi, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. He's gone for goal! Goal! And that takes him up to double figures, the first significant goal-scoring landmark. That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
And now he has two. Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
The crowd are calling for this to be put to bed. There's little sympathy about.
Hakimi charging forward, the ball at his feet. Park Ji-sung. De Bruyne. And it's Hazard. And he cuts out the supply. Now, can they get him away? Cannavaro. And it's Rice. Kukçu. And Alexander-Arnold. Kaka going face-to-face with his great rival. And this is Raul. Goes for a shot! Well, there's the clearance.
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Saliba gets over and intercepts. Alexander-Arnold. Kukçu. De Bruyne. Park Ji-sung. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Can he finish? It's in! Just one goal in it now! Game on!
Manchester United.
A finish of great intelligence. He just understood and he executed so smoothly.
Speed of thought, speed of action. That's another really clever finish.
Raul!
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Manchester United get themselves back into contention.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Raul, played out wide. Kaká, up he goes! He will be livid with himself.
Substitution.
Boca Juniors making another change here. And the break in play means they can now affect their change.
Yeah, I think the manager might have feared his team could become a little tentative, conservative even, Peter, but this will make a nice change.
Floated through.
Boca Juniors clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Boca Juniors are making a change. After this, just one opportunity to do so. Guardiola. De Bruyne. Looking to play him in. That's a nicely shaped ball. Just the goalkeeper to beat. Tries a shot! It's in! And that was as close to certain as can be.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
Number 19.
Boca Juniors could not have picked a better time to snatch a two-goal lead. Is there still time for a response?
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
Coming on the field, number 17, Thomas Rashitsky. Number 9, Phil Foden.
That has not gone well.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 15, Hakimi. Coming on the field is
Great
number
vision.
24, Memphis.
Palmer.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. Kukchu going full steam ahead down the left flank. Park Ji-sung. Chance here to counter. Rodri. Oh, Red, nice interception. Kukchu. And here's Mbappe. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. It's a super show all round, both sides doing their best to impose themselves, but one evidently, undeniably better equipped than the other. Rice voted man of the match, and deservedly so. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen? The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Eto'o tries a shot, and he's done it!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Now this... Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And it's Bale. That's an imaginative pass.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Boca Juniors with the corner. They're first. That has earned a reprieve for the time being. Park Ji-sung. A header! And he hits the net. A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball, made a classic move and met it perfectly.
And that has added a whole new complex. Yamal! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Lamine Yamal really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Oh, well measured. It's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Quarter of an hour played. He won't be happy with that one. Eto'o. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
In with the challenge. Now here's the delivery. And that's the keeper's ball. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Just eases him off the ball. And it's Azar. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Some really good ball movement. Conte. Yamal. And he's had a hit! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Now it's Bale. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And the shots, can he finish? Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Well, that was all about the quality of the ball, wasn't it? It couldn't have been placed any better.
De Bruyne. Boca Juniors ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Park Ji-sung, who does have an assist to his name. Oh, easy pickings there. Milan look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
Rice. Now it's De Bruyne. De Bruyne was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Bale. Park Ji-sung. Yamal, a player who needs no introduction. Well, for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. He's played it back.
Modern football for you and all that pressing.
Kamavinga. And it's Rice. That's Park Ji-sung. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Yamal. And he's picked out the run. Nice interception, well timed. Kamavinga did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And there's the end of the first half. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, both sides would have expected a closely fought match, and that's pretty much what we've got so far. The early exchanges, I think, in this second half will be worth keeping an eye on to see if any adjustments have been made to change things.
That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1. Boca Juniors get the second half going. Saliba, Baresi, De Bruyne looking understandably energised after his goal. And this is Hazard, knocks it into space. And here's Eto'o. And that is a little undercooked. Real chance! Superb goal!
Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one. Oh, what a lovely exchange, Peter. I mean, he did the give and go, and that's just a lovely return ball. The weight of it was absolute perfection.
Milan go into the lead. Conte has got the wrong side of the referee and got himself a yellow card for his troubles. Quality ball. That's good vision. De Bruyne. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And that's really well manoeuvred. Yamal. Pressure coming in from all directions.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Some front-footed pressing going on here. Milan appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
And it's Rodri. Yamal, lovely bit of skill. Rice does well to get it back. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Park Ji-sung. Rice. It's Park Ji-sung. Stojkovic gets a foot in here. Now it's Yamal. And it's De Bruyne. Gets a good foot in there. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Hazard. For Rice. Park Ji-sung. Oh, that's nice. De Bruyne. And it's Rice. Now it's Yamal. That's a nicely shaped ball. He's tried one! And it's in! And this is getting better and better. Gorgeous, just gorgeous.
Oh, how does he get the ball to do that? He's on another level to most of his peers.
Milan take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
The crowd are calling for this to be put to bed. There's little sympathy about.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. That pass has been well intercepted. Now, what about a counter-attack? And the through ball. Ter Stegen claims it, and the danger passes. Park Ji-sung. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And that's a simple one for the keeper. Tries to pass it through. Has a look up and drives it forward. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And there's green grass ahead of him. Alex Stojkovic. Great ball, and he's in. Eto!
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Oh, that's clever. Mbappe. Rodri. Threads one in. That is a brilliant interception. Yamal. And this is Eto. That ball looks a good one. He's picked his way through. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Shevchenko is onto it in a flash. De Bruyne. No way through. Yamal. Now it's Shevchenko. 2 minutes to be added on. Upamecano spots it and intercepts. Passes coming off in quick succession here. And time is up. Boca Juniors perhaps ended up out of ideas and out of steam. Some warm applause.